Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation of Principles of Management. Today me and my teammates are going to be presenting on two case studies we've done on the managerial issues of Kazi farms and the ethical breaches that happened at Krishi Bank over and over again. I am Chaudhary Meena Zafrin Shreya from MSG department, and I will be taking you along with the introduction, and I will also be covering the overview of the whole case studies, which will be given in depth by my teammates. Let's proceed. A little background introduction to the two companies that we did our case studies on. Starting off with Kazi Farms, which was established back in 1996. It has paved its way to become literally the leading in poultry industry of Bangladesh and made its name in all of Southern Asia. To think that it would have managerial issues such as dealing with difficult people, lack of control, and issues that clearly show poor communication and overall a failure in implementation of planning and meeting its own goals. And on the other hand, we focused on the unethical implementations when it comes to Krishi Bank Limited, not once but several times. We wanted to focus on a few cases because it seems that the record was a recurring pattern, and which is continuously bringing down the overall organization's reputation. Now let's get on to the rest of the presentation. I'm inviting both of my teammates to carry on. Thank you.
Ma'am, my name is Datavasum Morpita, BBA department. As Mehinaz has stated, today's topic of discussion is about managerial and ethical issues. I will be discussing about the first company, which is the Kazi Farm company. I will be describing the problems, the analysis, and the solutions or recommendations. Here goes. First, the problems. The workers here have requested some unlawful demands. As per the company chairman, 15 to 16 workers are suspended for biosecurity. The company transferred workers to different districts. They took action without any notice. Hence, the workers demanded recruitment of Thakurgaon candidates, terminating workers from outside of the region, extortion of the money of Taka 200 for every truck. So now I will be moving to the analysis. There are lack of communication, there was absence of structure, there was inadequate support, and there was also the difficult employees. Lastly, moving on to the solutions or the recommendations, employees and the managers should have a better communication. Opinions should be shared between everyone among the company, whoever are involved in the company. The problem should be addressed appropriately, which will stop any conflicts or crisis. Trust should be created among workers and managers. And finally, the difficult employees is to be avoided. Thank you, ma'am. That's it from me. My team member Wafia is going to describe the rest of the part.
Hello everyone, this is Wafia Bhunya of BBA department, and today I'm going to discuss about our second case study on our report, which is on Krishi Bank, the problems surrounding the company, the analysis of these problems, and as well as the recommendations. So let us take a look at the problems first. The first problem surrounding the company is on loan scam, when a complaint was filed against 5 people along with 3 bank officials for stealing money from the bank. The second problem is on money misappropriation, where the accused have faked land ownership and collected multiple funds from the bank for duration of 3 years. Now let's dive into the analysis of these problems. The analysis includes loss of reputation, economical loss, losing trust, and lastly, questionable work culture and code of ethics. Since the incidents surrounding the company are concerning ethical issues, it could lead to loss of reputation. The credibility of the managers are questioned, and the dishonesty among the employees can become a cause of economical loss, and it also raises trust issues among others. Work culture and their code of ethics are also questioned because of these issues. Lastly, let's look at the recommended solutions. First of all, managers should take into account of the issue intensity surrounding these problems, such as greatness of harm, like how many people are going to be harmed because of these problems, or concentration of effect, like how concentrated the effect of these actions are going to be on the victim. Then reviewing and strengthening the ethical guidelines, so to make sure that everyone is abiding by the rules, rewarding employees with high ethical standards, like promoting them, while penalizing employees who breach code of ethics. And lastly, managers should also maintain reputations among others. So this is all from me. Now my fellow teammate Mehnaz is going to conclude the presentation for us.
So I'm back again to wrap up this entire presentation, but before we conclude this, let's take a little bit of look at the overview of the two case studies that we've done. Now, to remark a little bit of Krishi Bank, since it has many branches, what could be done is appointing managers who have a keen eye for monitoring all their employees, monitoring the deeds of their employees. So the code of ethics should be reviewed and corrected and made sure that all ethical expectations are articulated and clearly communicated. Employees who engage in unethical misconduct should be punished and penalized regardless of their managerial position, and anybody who practices ethics and follows all the rules and guidelines of the company should be rewarded. And if this strategy is implemented and it works, it should be evaluated and a consistent strategy should be maintained. In the case of Kazi Farms, its founder and MD, Kazi Zahidul Hassan, given that he has had experience and expertise over the years since the beginning of this company, he could have handled this situation alternatively. He could have unified all of his workers, listened to their problems, which were clearly life-changing, and he could have addressed those issues and found a middle ground. This would create a space for developing trust back again and set a very good mark for Kazi Farms and its future, and its PR response would definitely get more appraisal. So that is all that we have prepared for this presentation. Thank you so much for sticking till the end. If you have any questions, if you want to share any opinions, feel free to do so. I immensely thank my teammates for being so prompt and for being so amazing to work with. We've definitely given our best, and yeah, wish for the best. Thank you so much.